Hello everyone, welcome back. And all I can say is it's been a while. So I can imagine on YouTube end it's probably been a couple of weeks for you, but it's been quite a bit of a longer for me. Because what happened is I went on holiday for a month. But I had quite a bit stockpiled beforehand, so hopefully I was hoping you wouldn't notice any difference. Right, any distraction at all, so went away. The ones that I'd made uploaded or unscheduled. I got back and everything's happy. Unfortunately, that didn't quite work out. Ooh, this is a bit strange. I'm certain I flattened this whole area. I did flatten this whole area. Come on! Something must have happened to the server. Was away, but okay, that's not done. But, yeah, you might have noticed there was a 2-week gap. And the problem there was I got back and, well, let me just tell you about my setup first. So, I record my, everything on this computer, my PC. But because I managed to get a copy of Final Cut Pro off someone, I edit it on my Mac. And I got back and my Mac's battery had died. Which isn't very nice. So, yeah, it's in at the Apple Store for repairs, which is annoying because it's only a couple of years old, and the battery is supposed to last 1,000 update cycles, and it's lasted, I think it was 167, which is a bit annoying, so bit of a delay before this video comes out. But you can see this whole area is flattened, and we've got the outline for this dome in the middle. And the plan is we're going to have 8 smaller domes around the outside, and we're going to turn this all into one of the biggest, most inefficient automatic potion rooms ever. So I think I'm just going to build this first dome to see how it looks like. And I'm going to time-lapse it for a couple of reasons. First of all, it's going to take a while, and I think it'll look good time-lapsing. And second of all, there's a piece of music that I've been dying to use for a time-lapse. It is really, really epic music. And I'll put the link down in the description, because I just found it a couple of weeks ago, and I think it's awesome. So without further ado, let's begin. Okay, I'm back. So, unfortunately, that wasn't enough quartz, because I don't have enough to finish the top or to finish these sides down here, which are also going to be quartz. And I'm out of nether brick as well. So, if today has taught me one thing, it's that I've vastly underestimated the amount of supplies I'm going to need. But, in other news, this dome looks awesome. So, I know traditionally on domes, you're supposed to do a semicircle, but I thought if you took a, so it's an exact hemisphere on most domes. But this one, as you can probably see, is quite a bit flatter than that. Never mind. Yeah, so instead of a semicircle, it's a much flatter, and obviously the top's not done, so it doesn't look that brilliant yet. But I think that looks a lot better than just a regular domed roof. So I am very happy with that now. Very happy with this as it's going so far. Oh, great. Luckily that's the only guy in here. May as well light it up. Stop any other bad guys from spawning. And I think the floor in here is going to be stained clay. Hardened clay that's been stained. And probably two of the same colour, like the light purple and the dark purple, or the light green and the dark green. You know, two colours that are the same, that go well together. One forms a border around the outside. You know how it is. Right, so for next time we're going to need a lot more quartz. Right, so I've got to find something else to do now, don't I? Actually, I'd like to show you something back at the new spawn. Yeah, that's going to look a lot much better when it's done. Not saying it doesn't look good now, it just doesn't look as good. Incompleted. So, I've been gone for a month, and I came back and I was really excited to see what changes had happened to the server. You know, if anyone had built anything, or accomplished anything, or done anything. Turns out they haven't. No one's on... This place has been derelict for a month. So, yeah, not very multiplayer. But, you know, it's fine. You can treat it just like a single player world, I guess. Which is cool, so I'll be back in a second. Hope you like that song, I thought it was pretty good. Oh, and by the way guys, this village is now gradually repopulating, so soon I think we'll have enough to be able to go and start filling our trading post again. Which no one has used so far, I should mention. Still, good for me. All the more for me. Okay, so hopefully you'll recognise this as new spawn, and it's remarkably the same as it was before. So there's my tower, which I still have to do something about, or something with. That's Matt's statue of himself, very humble. That's the other Matt Ferrari's house, which he's built a farm on the top, so something's happened there. And this is Ninja Nerd's template for a castle waiting to be built. But I think there's been a little bit of a glitch at spawn, because about half of Ninja Nerd's blueprint over here has been duplicated. And not only has it been duplicated, it's been duplicated inside someone else's house. That sign's been there forever, so I guess whoever house this is hasn't been on in a while. And floating torches. But yeah, so you can see the whole thing, even the base is here. And it's cut straight into the house, neatly bisecting it. So that's a bit strange. I thought I'd note that because, yeah, it's the same block for block, I think. So that is really weird. Oh, and that's what he was talking about. He said he designed it so that grass would be able to get up to the top. And apparently it has. So maybe he's going to build the walls around the outside of that. Awesome. I really want to see that thing done. That would be so cool. Ah, for sale. Is Everett selling anything? I haven't been here in a while, guys, so bear with me. It's his plots. Hey. Nice. Cream house. I think this is the full building that's made out of, or mostly out of, or yeah. I think this is the first building on the entire server that's made primarily out of stained clay. And stained clay, which is very similar to a real life material called Adobe. So you could say this is the Adobe Premiere. Haha. Never mind. Terrible joke. So yes, that's that. And now we're going to have to figure out something else to do. Let's just do a tour of all these houses. Because there are some I'd really like to see completed. This one, if it had a roof, I think would look great. No idea whose it is. Oh, they've got piston house. They've got whole living area set up. Chest hidden underneath. Very cool, but it looks half completed and there's no sign identifying it as somebody's, so I've got no idea. Maybe this server looks a bit more completed than when I last saw it, or this house. Huh. Haku. Do any of these guys have names? No. Okay, so that's mostly the same. That's mostly the same. Okay. Well, that's all of the houses around here. And let's go on. I've got no idea how close this is to the end of the episode. So, if this is the end, you'll see music and fading out about now. If it's not, I'll have found something else to do, which is awesome.